Welcome to RussaYog's YouTube channel. This 15-minute power workout with ropes is designed for an active person and to feel the rush of a challenging workout with ropes. Jaspreet, Teresa, and Brenda will guide you through these total body exercises that burn calories, build muscle, heart health, and stamina. We'll lead you through these movements: pull-up squats, press-down squats, seated crunches, back strengtheners. We'll move on to the standing core strength movements, twisting sit-ups, more back strengtheners, then moon salutations, kneeling pull-ups, pull-ups from the floor, and rider moves, and finally resting in child's pose. You'll need an anchored rope for these amazing moves. Here we're using a 1-inch diameter jute rope, as we do at the studio. Drink plenty of water, enjoy this workout. Let's start with pull-up squats. Take your ropes and stand behind them with the feet apart. Hold the ropes at the shoulders. Squat down as deep as you can, and on the exhale, pull. You're inhaling down, exhaling, pull. Keep the buttock muscles strong as you stand up. You can open the fingers to release the grip just momentarily before coming back down again. Use your breath to energize and exert. Go as deep as you like. The deeper you go, the more the challenge. Keep breathing. Do 10 more. Five more. Last one. And release. Let's continue with press-down squats, working the triceps and the quads. So we're standing behind the rope, feet apart. Bring the hands a little lower on the rope, about waist high. Bending the elbows, take a little wider stance, step back, and then squat on the inhale and press down on the ropes as you come back up. Inhale down, exhale up. Coming onto the toes as you lift. Do 20 more. Ten more. Five more. Last one. And release. Next, let's come to the floor to get ready for seated crunches, or Kaam Kriyas. We'll sit back behind the rope so we're centered and the ropes fall around the knees. Separate the feet and flex them. Hold the ropes low, and as you pull down on the ropes, lean forward and lift the legs without leaning back. You're inhaling with the feet down, exhaling as you lift. You can bend the knees if you need to, or raise one leg at a time. Try not to lean back, so you need to strengthen the lower abdominals. Do 5 more. One more. Now bring the feet together, flexed, press them in, press the feet in firmly, bring the ropes just outside the knees. As you lean forward, pull down strongly on the ropes, inhale, exhale, lift. Feel the strength in the chest muscles, the abdominals, squeeze the groin muscles. 5 more. Last one. Release. Let's come down to the stomach for Mooldhara kiryas, or lower back strengtheners. But as you're lying down on the stomach, feet a little apart, bring your palms outside the shoulders, touching the fingers onto the floor, lifting the elbows. Flex the feet, inhale. As you exhale, lift the legs and arms, bending the elbows and opening up the fingers, keeping the feet flexed and stretching the toes. Do 3 more. and one more. And release. Sit back in child's pose, just resting out the lower back. Now come up onto the feet for pull-ups, and this time we'll pull up and come up onto the toes. So again, you're standing behind the ropes. Now take them a little bit higher, right around the forehead height. Stepping back a little, separating the legs. Let's squat down as we inhale and pull up, coming onto the toes as you exhale. Do quick movements like you're climbing up a hill, using your exhale as you lift. Feel the power and strength like a panther ready to pounce. Ten more. Let's prepare for standing core strengtheners, or standing Kriyas. So from behind the ropes, take them at the waist. Open up the arms with the elbows bent, and then bring one foot in front and the other foot back, 1 or 2 feet back. The farther back the back foot, the harder this is. As you pull down strongly on the ropes, inhale, leaning forward, keeping the body straight. Exhale, lift the knee, flexing the foot. Raise the knee as high as you can, keeping the back leg strong, the glutes engaged, and the tailbone tucked in. As you're leaning forward, you're putting pressure on the arms, the chest, and the upper back, pulling down on the ropes, using the whole abdominal column to perform these kriyas, or these movements with breath. Use your exhale to exert, to lift. 2 more. 1 more. Now let's switch to the other side, other foot in front, other foot back. If it's too challenging, you can bring the back foot a little closer. Try not to lean back. You're not just lifting the knee, you're leaning forward and lifting. Do 8 more. One more, and relax. Now let's come to the floor for twisting sit-ups, working on our abdominals and obliques. As you're lying back with your feet on the floor and the knees up, place the fingertips on the outside of the ears. Inhale as you're lying down, and as you exhale, lift the elbow to the opposite knee, keeping one elbow on the ground so the body's twisting as you're lifting up. Keep the legs strong, feet on the floor, and try not to strain the neck. So we're using abdominal strength to lift. If you can, touch your elbow to your knee. 3 more on each side. One more. Release. Let's turn over for more back strengtheners. Strengthen the lower back. Let's lie down on the stomach. Fingertips spread. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the legs, the arms. Elbows are bent and chest stays broad. Press your feet back as you lift. Do 3 more. And release. Rest for a moment in child's pose, and then let's get up. Come over to the ropes for moon salutations. Really working the strength and flexibility of the whole body. So this time we'll stand right under the anchor, feet about hip distance apart, and hold the rope shoulder height. As you inhale, you'll sit down and then stretch back. Exhale, sit back up, taking hold of the ropes up high as you come back to a standing position. So we're sitting down and reaching, lengthening out the body, and then crunching back up and pulling the ropes, lifting up. Do 10 more. One more. And let's stand up. We'll prepare for kneeling core strengtheners, or kneeling Kiryas. So we'll come down to the knees behind the rope, so there's a little space between you and the ropes. Knees are about hip distance apart. Engage the thighs and glutes. Raise the arms up high. Keep the tailbone tucked in. As you hold the ropes up high, lean the hips a little forward. Inhale. As you exhale, lift up so the upper arms are almost parallel to the floor. Keep the buttock muscles strong, the glutes engaged. Toes curl under. So as you lift up, you're just on your toes. Then sit back, reach forward holding the ropes, and gently sway from side to side. Then we'll come onto our back. First, sit under the anchor. Reach your arms forward, and then take the ropes at the height of your forehead and lie back. Tuck your tailbone in and bring each foot in close to the body, about shoulder width apart or more. Lift the body up, bringing the elbows straight out to the sides. Chest is broad, buttock muscles are engaged. For added challenge, as you come down, just barely touch the floor or hover, and then lift. One more. Release. Stretch the arms overhead. Relax for a moment and do more back strengtheners to relieve any tension in the lower back. While you're on your stomach, extend the elbows out. Flex your feet. Inhale. Exhale, lift the legs and arms. Chest also lifted, fingers spread wide, and toes separated. Do 3 more. Then come into child's pose. Just rest with your arms at your side, sitting on your heels, knees apart or together. We'll prepare next for the challenging rider Kriyas or Savar Kriyas. So let's squat behind the ropes. About arm distance away from the ropes as you're in a squat. Your heels are off the floor and you're just on the balls of the feet and the toes with the knees bent. Taking hold of the ropes directly in front of you, inhale. As you exhale, bring your chest forward without lifting your hips too high, like a jockey or a rider on a horse. Keep the elbows bent as you come forward. Try not to lift the knees up too high off the ground. One more. Relax, sit back, hold the ropes, gently sway from side to side. And rise up and relax. Watch for more RussaYog YouTube videos.